Hello everybody and welcome back to Purple Place Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last part we started on the Meadow Trials and spent far too long locating two of the three. The only one I got spot on was the flight range one, the Four Winds. Yeah, the only one I got spot on was the flight range. Was the flight range area, and the other two, one of them I had trouble just finding, and was both of them I wasn't paying attention to the right area. So one of them I had trouble finding. And eventually I found it through re-looking at the map. And the other one I just completely messed up altogether because oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. No, 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 no. Haha. Yeah, the other one I missed completely, but I still ended up completing the trial, per se. Because, although I was in the wrong area, the route was more or less generous enough if you... not generous enough. It still led to the same goal, which was finding a certain dragon. So we did that. And yeah, so and then I got lost trying to find the crap. Then I got lost trying to find the shrine to one of them. Oh. Okay. This is an interesting one, I'll say this that much. I don't even know where these other fans are. Okay, so this is the lower one, and then that's when the four fans do their fanliness. Okay, so there's the last one at least, but how do I get there? Because it's completely barred off. Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. I wonder. I guess I just have to shoot it regularly, but for good measure, I wanted to use the bomb arrow. Okay then. Come on, I can make it. I can make it. I can't make it. I think your fat ass won't turn around. And also, I don't know, but these feel like they have different altitudes as to how high they go. I think I'm using words correctly. I hope I am. Okay, so yes, and then I believe that's the end of the trial, right? Oh, let me guess. What a shock. Almost missed that one, honestly. I should be a little more careful. Well, the chest had to be somewhere, and some of these I don't even find them. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I'm so distraught now. I don't have a shield of the mind's eye. Whatever. Anyways. So, honestly, the hardest part is finding where the shrines are. And I didn't think it would be this hard to find them. Like, at least for Valmetto, but it ended up being probably the most difficult out of all of the Divine Beasts in terms of finding the area. In terms of puzzle structure, well, so far this one's neat. It's not difficult, it's just neat, so it's got a neutral stance with me. But let's see how the other two work. And then we gotta fight Valmetto again, and then I have no idea what, because that would mean that we've done all the champion ballads, trials, I don't know. But as is tradition, except with the last one, we are going to be reading Rivali's journal before we fight Valmetto. So first off, let's go over to this next shrine, because I'm getting ahead of myself. Haven't even completed the other two. Next. Master the orb. Okay. So it just kind of falls off. Great. Alright, so what does this do? Okay. So let's see all that we're dealing with here. Okay, I'm guessing the chest is up here. Watch, it would be the monk. I'm like, really? Then what was all this for? A falcon bow. That is actually useful. Okay, so now let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. Okay, so that will not do at all. Going on ahead and Obviously, this won't do either. I can already tell where this is going. I may have done that way too soon. Okay, so before I continue, yeah, I'm gonna have to launch off of here because, let's see, this is a waterfall. It's going to need a bit of adjusting. Oh, nope, too low. Alright. Just in time, too. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Alright. And last but not least... And we've successfully mastered the orb. Like there was any doubt. Anyways. Yes, yes, I know about my resourcefulness. Just give me the other emblem. Yes. 3 left, only 1 remains. Let me go ahead and teleport out of here. It's not like I've done this 3 other times or anything like that. Crouching in the grassy field makes it hard for modern enemies to detect you. Keep this in mind if you want to ambush enemies or avoid fighting altogether. But if you're in a rush, well, wear Majora's Mask. Assuming you found it in the first place, but it's not that hard to find. And lastly, the trial that was just hard finding. Ugh. This is why you look at maps a little better. Because basically I could have avoided losing as much time as I did if I just paid a little better attention to the map. I probably wouldn't be able to get everything on the first try, but I mean, you know. Okay, why? It's a force of habit that I keep leaving the shrine that I'm teleporting to. Because I'm always using them as warp points, because that's the best and only function as to being a teleporter, you know. Anywho, aim for stillness. Okay. Well, I already know what they want me to do here. I mean, I could cheese it, though, if I want to. All I need is bomb arrows. Okay. Not gonna work. Fuck. Wait a minute. I'm doing it all wrong. I mean, I could do it the way I've been doing it, but here I go doing it the wrong way. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so... There we go. I probably would have realized that anyways, because I have to stop it or time my jump in order to do that right. I'm just looking over. The chest is over there, and I don't care enough to get it. Okay. But see, that's what I like about this game, is that, yeah, that was a stupid way of doing it, but it's a different way of doing it. You don't have to do it the way that that might be the most easiest or obvious. You can make it harder for yourself by doing it a different way, depending on how your mind works. And my mind works a little different sometimes. I mean, you can argue that some of the ways that I do it can technically be a little faster, but at the same time, not so much. I'm just doing a lot more harder work, especially if I'm not precise with everything. But who can say? I mean, I know one that I know I haven't done right was that one trial where I had the moving platform at the bottom and I kept using my arrows to move the bombs closer to the switch on both ends, and then I manipulated the hitbox of or I manipulated the switch with bomb explosions in order to get myself up the staircase. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're supposed to do, especially with wasting all those arrows, but it's the way that I decided to do it. And it worked. I mean, it just proves my point that there's different ways on how you can do this. And I like it. But sometimes it's best to not work as hard because the answer is just that much more simple than the way you're making it out to be. And by you, I mean me. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the right place. Only stock goblins have reason to be up this late, traveler. This is Swallow's Roost, Rito Village's premier and only inn. I mean, it's not like it's that late. Well, at least I got that out of the way. Well, let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Rivali's journal real quick. I'm like kind of multitasking for just a second. I probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm recording. Especially when I have to look away. So, let me just move my thing here. And then Taba's place is right past here, right? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so let's read Rivali's journal real quick. Or the diary of Rivali. I won another archery competition today. As one would expect, the village can't stop talking about my winning streak. In short order, I've managed to break all of the previous records and insurmountably high bar. Everywhere I go, I receive praise and affirmations that I am the pride of the Rito. I could get used to this. The elder asked me what would I like as a prize for my achievements. I told him I wish for an archery training ground. If I am to keep this up, I need somewhere to train at varying elevations. I'm hoping to master a new move I've dreamed of. Or dreamed up. I keep pushing my archery skills to the limit. My dive is ideal, but the ensuing ascent is not as smooth as I wish it was. I must return to the flight range again tomorrow. There, I will become stronger, better. I won't rest until I succeed. The Rito children look up to me. I hear they wish to start training at the flight range too. Perhaps it's not a bad idea to allow everyone to use my training space. These are dangerous times, after all. Tomorrow I will train a new strategy I've been devising to control the updraft. I refuse to believe it's impossible. There is a persistent rumor in town that Calamity Ganon's resurrection is imminent. It can't be true, right? A few years ago, scientists dug up an ancient mechanical beast called Meadow. It was supposedly used to fight Ganon. Hyrule's royal family is in search of someone to pilot the beast. They say to do so requires something beyond skill. They say one's soul must contain an incredible sacred power for a divine beast to recognize them as a master. They should have just asked for me by name. To control the divine beast and defeat the calamity would finally allow me to prove myself to the world. Hyrule's princess stopped dawdling and asked me to pilot the divine beast. I asked what our plan is. I wish I hadn't. It's completely absurd. The divine beasts are little more than backup for some Hylian knight who has the honor of fighting Calamity Ganon. Me? A sidekick? Well, he's not saying questions. I thought of declining, but then she looked me dead in the eyes and held my gaze as she said, "We must protect the precious life of the land from the Calamity's grasp at all costs. Hyrule needs you, Revali." It was so corny, I almost died. But I won't soon forget the look in her eyes. She meant it with all of her heart. I thought Hylians only thought of themselves, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. I'm going to accept, of course, but out of self-respect, I'm going to let her sweat it out a bit longer. Hyrule's princess is coming to ask for my answer tomorrow. She will surely be overcome with joy when I accept. And her timing is exceptional. I am close. So close to mastering my new move and showing everyone what I'm capable of. When they see it, they'll know without a doubt it should be me fighting Ganon instead of that pathetic knight. I could see it now. The king and princess, and the knight, all on their knees begging me to defeat Ganon for them. They'll say, "Please, Master Revali, please use your otherworldly skills and intellect to defeat Calamity Ganon." I look forward to that day. I journeyed to Hyrule Castle for an inauguration ceremony. I now bear the grand title of champion. Meaningless pomp. If you ask me, if true strength relied only on title and uniform, everyone would be a champion. I do like the blue scarf, though. That annoyingly silent knight was as emotionless as usual. I could never tell what's on his mind. Likely nothing at all. Somehow I can't help but believe the stories about him beating adult knights in swordplay when he was only a child. Still, he doesn't stand a chance against me. There's no one alive who can keep up with my aerial combat. That reminds me, it's about time I came up with a fitting name for that new move I created. What kind of name would be worthy? Revali's something. Tornado? Whirlwind? Masterpiece? The princess came to the village on official business, along with her shadow, that insufferable knight. I tried to talk to him while the princess met with the elder, but he was his usual quiet self. Why do people like him so? I also gave him the privilege of seeing me perform Rivali's Gale. Nothing. No reaction at all to my impressive feat. I showed it to him even knowing there was a chance of failure, since it's still so new. So he must truly be slow-witted. I tried to provoke him into facing me, but to no avail. It's like talking to a stone. Our interactions were a waste of time, so I flew to find solace with Meadow. What's wrong with that guy? Daruk informed me that we have been asked to escort the princess to Lanayru. We're to see the princess off at dawn, at the mountain base, and meet her there where she's returned at sunset. Must I participate in this nonsense? Though, I still remember that look on the princess's face. When she asked me to pilot the divine beast, she was not only determined, she seemed desperate. She's aware she can't fulfill her sacred duties, and anyone can see how it weighs on her. It's difficult for me to comprehend the troubles of the talentless, but I'm trying. It's not like I dislike the princess. Baka. She tries her hardest. It's simply not good enough. No, I don't think I could spare the time to send her off in the morning. But perhaps I will fly over to greet her at sunset. Perhaps the alleged sealing power will show her some mercy and finally awaken this time. Oh, Rivali. That's Rivali. That little asshole. But I mean, it shows over time, despite him being this egotistical bastard, he still has some, I don't want to say humanity because he's not human, but you know what I mean. He does have a sense of concern for Zelda and all of Hyrule. I mean, he's not completely selfish and self-absorbed. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this last one. Before I do, though, I'm going to go ahead and equip something. I gotta make more meals after this. Wait, hold up. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. Alright. Let's do this. I mean, do I have to sit through this? I guess I do. I think that line should be, those who find themselves overconfident in redoing the same boss fight will find the trial unforgiving, because that's what Water Blight did to me. If I had to guess, I'm going to be wearing this outfit just with the head set part. I think they're earrings or like little braids or something. I don't know. It's something. Maybe a feather. Might be a feather. But I don't need a feather. I can jump normally. I don't have to go off a ledge. Yeah, there's like a little feather in there. So yeah, it's pretty much the same stuff. Also, I have the pants on. We'll go ahead and see this scene off because I need to take a picture of this one. So at least I get that. Alright, illusionary. Oh, it's illusory realm. Okay. Windblight Ganon. Hello. That's a perfect image of Windblight Ganon. Windblight Ganon. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. I have a feathered edge, and I have 3 bows. Okay. And ooh, all right. So got him. 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 Nope. You asshole. Come on. Damn it. Okay, I don't even know where he's at. Oh, he's right above me. Asshole. Right in the taint. Right in the taint. Okay, time for the familiars. Or the satellites. See, at least I have arrows to get this guy good with. The feathered edge, I'm not like expecting a lot out of. Okay, just calm down there. All right. Nope, not yet. Nope, not yet either. I also need to hit him before he regenerates too much health. Dang it, he flew too far. Man. Come on already. He keeps teleporting. That's what's pissing me off because it's just so much time wasted. Ah. Well, at least the arrows will help me kill him. Come on. Calm the fuck on. Okay, I'm just gonna use bomb arrows now. There we go. And And that'll take care of the final time we have to fight these guys, I hope. What's next? I have to go through a gauntlet where I'm limited to what I have and I have to fight all of them at once. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Are you still adrift in thought? You seem lost to the whims of your mind. Oh, pardon me. I suppose it's none of my business. Wandering around here and listening to I don't know that word about Champion Rivali. It's really invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor him in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, for in a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Rivali.
Not enough. I must stay in the eye of the whirlwind. Must push myself harder. You know, Your Highness, it's rude to eavesdrop.
My apologies. I went to the village and I was told I could find you here.
You have need of me to defeat Calamity Ganon. To slay the beast once and for all. It will be my great pleasure.
Thank you, Rivali. If we work together, I'm certain we'll be able to defeat...
However, I know I play the biggest part in helping that... that little knight with the darkness-sealing sword, correct? Well, if he loses his confidence after seeing me in action, don't come crying to me.
It seems the Rio champion was not one to share its feelings. So, what do you think of Champion Rivali's song? By writing a song that highlights the hidden feelings of Champion Rivali, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. The missing verses of an ancient song. I think the perfect setting would be Hyrule Castle in the distant past.
I truly never imagined you would do so well. Regardless, Rivali's Gale should be more efficient than ever. As you are, I guess it's theoretically possible for you to best Ganon.
I am Maz Koshia. I must commend you for conquering the trial thus far. The door to the final trial is now open at the Shrine of Resurrection. Go and face your destiny. So, one final trial, huh? Alright. I have no idea what to expect from it. Ooh. I don't even remember this being a thing. But I will look inside. Oh, Korok. I already know it's not enough to get another weapon pouch or much else, so I'm not gonna bother. But I think I am gonna end the part here. I know it's pretty short, but I don't know how long this final trial is going to be. It might be very short. It might be incredibly long. Who knows? Because I don't. And maybe all of you guys do. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, so next time I'll be wrapping up this final trial, and that'll probably be it for the DLC, other than finding the other pieces of armor, which I'm probably not going to do because I don't want to bother. I don't know. If it comes across in my adventures, I'll probably do it. But otherwise, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to bother. Man, that took all night. So, I'll be seeing you guys next time for possibly the finale.